Hello, hello. Is anybody here? Can anybody see me? Hmm. Oh, it looks like I have 3 people here. Well, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Let me see. I thought I had a little music here. Let me see if I can get a little music going here. Let's see. Oh, I should turn those notifications off. Hi, everybody. I guess I was trying to have a little chat here. Let's see. I mean, a little festive kind of moment. Let's see. I thought I had some music here. Hold on a second. How is everybody doing? How are we doing? Look at me all down. Can y'all hear the music? Can you hear? It's a party. Okay. Enough of that. I'm not sure if I don't see a chat. Hang on one second. Can somebody drop something in the chat to see if I can see it? Can somebody type something in the chat? Oh, I see it right there. Oh, that's a private chat. Let's see. I can't hear the music. Okay. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Can somebody type in the chat if you can hear me or not? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good, 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 good. I'm going to get started. Listen, this is new to me and I just wanted to be able to do it. I apologize too if you can see these lights in my glasses, but it's kind of dark in this room, so I had to have this lighting here so that we could be illuminated. You all, oh my goodness, it's party time. Okay. We are here to celebrate the pre launch of my new website that's going to come live. It's going to go live to the public. You'll be able to shop without password December 16th, right? Yay! Wait, let me see. I got a little applause here. Hold on one second. I need to I know y'all like wait. I hear that. I'm so excited to be here. Um, so what I thought we would do tonight is just to talk a little bit about what I've done already, and then what you can expect going forward. So I would ask that if you had any questions, that you would just drop them in the chat. You know, it doesn't matter when we see the question. We get to the question. I have my friend Cynthia who's moderating with me today, and I plan on answering your questions. So whether you put it in the chat or you ask it at a different time, it is my goal to answer any questions that you may have. All right. So let's get started. So I am Terry, right? Virginia's daughter. And a lot of people think my name is Virginia, but it was my mother's name. And she was the one who lit the flame in me about sewing. Um, she was self taught, she had her own sewing space, a basement sewing space. You know, I remember going to fabric stores with her, being in her sewing space. And so really she was the one, like I said, that lit that flame for me. Well, years pass, Terry's grown, she's got a family. I held on to that, right? I enjoyed it. I um I got a lot of pleasure out of it when I was able to do it. But the one thing that I did was I um continued to buy fabric patterns especially fabric and patterns, like I sewed all the time, right? Like I had a lot of time to sew. I really didn't have a lot of time to sew. Um, but I was buying stuff like I was. And it was always in my heart to do it. Like I always thought, I'll get to it someday. You know what? I'll get to it someday. Well, time went on and here we are. About 5 years ago, I had a revelation about the stuff that I have. And initially, it came in the form of my unfinished projects. So I had an unfinished project collection. In January of 2021, so about 5 years almost, I started working on that. And I put that on YouTube. I started working through it. I knew I needed to get rid of that stuff. Like it was just taking up space. Once that was done, I moved to the patterns, right? So I did a pattern purge. Some of those videos are also on YouTube. And that's where I just went through each one of my patterns, put it in one of four categories, and that was it. So it was either a toss, a keep, a sell, or a donate. And that was that. And then it came to my beloved fabric. So I knew that I didn't want to give my fabric away. I don't have anything against donating, but um, the memories that I have with this collection, the meaning of the collection, and some of the legacy, right? I'm like, I want to be more intentional about who gets my fabric. Like, who is it that receives it? And so that's why I decided, in my mind, the best way to do that was to just have a website, build a fabric website, sell your fabric online. People who are like-minded, like-hearted, have the same kind of appreciation for fabric as you do, you'll draw them to you, right? And that's exactly what has happened. So here we are. Here we are. I should have like confetti or something. Okay. So I got my notes here so I don't forget anything. So what I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about, does it look like I'm in a warehouse, by the way? Like this is my little setup right here. So we're going to start with the private showing. So we had a private showing, probably I think about the first weekend in November, and I highlighted particular fabrics. So I had my fabric is being sold in collections. So my entire collection has been broken down into smaller collections, and I had about 7 that I had ready to go. So in other words, if I had opened up sales that day, I could have sold any of those pieces from those 7 collections. So what I did for the tour was I picked one piece of fabric from each collection and just highlighted it. And that was great. It went really great. I met some people on that call. It was a Zoom call, by the way. So everything that I do, I'll send out an email. It'll have a link into it, and then you can join that way. So if you haven't signed up for email, feel free to do that on the website. I don't send out a whole bunch of stuff. I just send out things that I need to send out. But so we had this private showing, and I would highlight a piece of fabric, try to show the drape, close ups, um, details, just things people would want to know about the fabric. So we got through that. We had some really good conversation, a lot of engagement. And one woman asked me on the Zoom call, she said, "Do you have any African fabric?" And I said, "Yes, as a matter of fact, I do." So I have a collection called African and BHM, which is Black History Month fabric. I said, "It's right over there." She said, "Oh, well, can I see it?" And I said, "Sure, sure, of course you can." So I went and grabbed that fabric and showed those pieces. It wasn't a huge collection, but I showed it. And the reason I did was because um, that collection was almost ready to go. Like, you know what I mean? So I said the other 7 were just ready to sell that day. A few tweaks and that would have been ready to sell as well. So it was perfect. So when I showed her the fabric, I could tell she liked some of it. She even voiced out. She said, "Ooh, I like that piece. I like this piece." And um, I'm going to bring her up now because she was my very first customer. She she made a purchase after the private showing when the website wasn't, up or anything like that. But I'm gonna bring her up now. Let's see if I can do this right. Mm. Miss Liz, you there?
Hi,
Hey, how you
I'm
doing?
amazing. How are you?
Same, same. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Can everybody hear her? I hope everybody can hear you. Okay, go ahead, Miss Liz. Tell us what you want us to know about your experience with Curated.
I had a wonderful time at the showing. It was really, really nice. Like you said, you got to meet new people, and I thought that was great. But the fabrics were amazing. I really liked them. The uh, one particular one, I asked you about the African. So the one particular one, I think you called it head up. Was it head above the rest?
It's above the rest, yeah.
Heads
Mhm.
above the rest. Yeah. Well, I love that one because I wanted to. I'm making quilts. I'm making quilts for my children. And so one of my daughters, she doesn't do a lot of bright colors. She
Okay.
likes, like neutrals. And so I thought that was perfect for her. So I started on the quilt top for her. I wanted it ready for Christmas, but it's not gonna be ready for Christmas. But I started on the quilt
Oh,
top for her.
good. Mhm.
And I have would you like to see what I started?
You might as well bring it up real quick. Yeah.
Real quick.
Look, you
So,
got it right. You just happen to have it
girl, I
handy.
got it right here, honey. Cause you had told me, you say whenever you make something, let me know
Right,
what you do
right.
with it. But anyway, really, really quick. Um,
Oh, nice. Oh, Liz, that is nice.
so it's gonna be. I'm so short. I can't hold it up like I want to. But anyway,
I
um,
love
I
that.
started that, and I'm actually trying to put the top together tonight. Um, but I really, 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 really like it. I can hardly wait to finish. When I finish, I'm gonna make sure I let you take a
Yeah,
glance at
that
it.
is beautiful. That's
But
beautiful.
I thought the showing was great, and I was really happy and excited about it. I haven't used the other fabric yet because I got so much to do, but I think I'm gonna do something with that pretty soon. But I thought it was great, Terry. I
That's
really
good.
did. I enjoyed
I'm
it.
glad to hear that. I'm glad. What about shipping? Did you get it in a
Oh,
timely manner or
yes.
okay. Okay.
You told me when you were gonna put it in the mail,
Okay.
and before I knew it, it was here.
Gotcha.
So you were
Okay.
very prompt, and
Gotcha.
everything was packaged nicely. I wanted it to fit in my mailbox so it wouldn't be on my porch. How FedEx and everybody throw stuff on your porch,
Uh-huh. It
and
fit? Did it fit?
oh yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes, yes, it was great. It was great. It was folded really nice. It was great. So I
Good.
really appreciate that. I really
Well,
do.
thank you. Thank you, Miss Liz. We
Mhm,
appreciate it. Thank you.
mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yay, let's give a hand for Miss Liz, Miss Liz, Miss Liz. Yay. And Miss Liz, by the way, is a Mary Kay consultant. So Miss Liz, if you drop your information in the chat, anybody who needs Mary Kay can just like kind of look you up for that. So yeah. I'm sorry I got all these things on here. Um let's see. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about the actual website tour. So after the private showing, I had a website tour. So the website tour was about a couple weeks later, and that's where we just dive deep into the website and just I showed the collections, I showed the policies, and you know how you do when we went deep into the website. And that was on a Saturday, and then that Monday was early access shopping, right? And so you were able to go in and shop the week of Thanksgiving from the 24th through the 28th. And I have some people who I'm gonna put on the stage right now, right, to share their experience with their shopping experience and whatever else they want to share. Now, my first guest, Miss Myra, she was the first customer on that site. So Miss Liz was the first customer after the showing. Miss Myra was the first one to make a purchase during early access week. And I have known her for a while. I think we've known each other since like 2020, 2010 maybe. We had like blogs back in the day. I have to ask her if she still has hers. I'm not sure. But I'm going to bring her up now and let her share her experience Miss Myra.
Hey Terry, how are
Hey, I am
you?
doing well. How about you?
I'm really well, thank you.
Good,
And
good.
yes, it was around 2010 when we had the blogs. Yes, I still have mine, but it's not active right
Oh,
now.
not active. Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what do you want to share with us today, Myra?
Oh my gosh, your fabrics. I don't know who all is on here. I saw Liz, that was really pretty, Liz, that you made, but your fabrics are amazing, and I knew that that was going to be the case before I even received my purchase. I went on the website with a little bit of help from you, but you have everything categorized very nicely.
Oh, thank you.
You have the descriptions up there very, very nicely. I didn't have any problem. I was just going to go and get that one piece of fabric I told you about, which was
Hmm.
I thought was beautiful, the
Right.
extra large floral.
The chiffon. Yep. Yep.
Oh my gosh. But then I started looking and I saw these other pieces and I said, I got to get this, got to get this. And I was trying to hurry up so I can get off.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I ended up buying 5 pieces. I purchased them on November 24th. 25th, I got the email with the tracking information,
Oh,
and then
good.
the fabric came shortly thereafter.
Good. Good.
So everything went without a hitch. It was beautifully done. Thank you. And the
Good.
fabrics, oh my gosh, are gorgeous. I don't know who all is on here, but this one is the one that drew me in. And I did do a YouTube video showing all of the fabrics that I bought. But you guys, this is the one that I saw that I fell in love with, that I had to have. And I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. It will be coming this summer. So
Yeah.
it is gorgeous. But I had a
I love
great time on the site, and I can't wait for Tuesday so I can go back in and leisurely take a look. Not too leisurely, because I know that it's not a fabric store, so it won't all be there. I better
Yeah.
get it when
Well,
I see
that's true. That is very true. That's true. Miss Myra, thank you so much. Like you have been so
You're
helpful in
welcome.
every way. And the video, when I saw the video, it just blew me away. I was so appreciative of that. I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I thank you for
Thank
that. Thank you so
You're
much.
very welcome. You're
Aw,
very welcome.
okay. All right. Yeah, Miss Myra has a website, a YouTube website. So she can put her handle down there if you want to go and check that out. Um, and then we had another person that was on that call on that website tour. She was very quiet. She didn't say very much, but we got an order from her. Like we got an order from Miss Glenda. So I'm going to bring Miss Glenda to the stage. Hey, Miss Glenda.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Good, good.
Good. We just wanted to hear anything you had to share.
Well, I love the website. It was easy to
Oh,
maneuver.
good. That was going to be a question of mine. Good, good, good. Okay.
And I bought 3 pieces of fabric, but this one I really fell in love with was the chain
Oh,
link
yeah. Yeah.
charmeuse.
Yep. Yep.
I never made anything with charmeuse before, so we'll see how that works out.
You have plans for it yet? You have plans for it yet, or you don't know what you're gonna make?
I'm planning on making a blouse
Okay.
out of it when I
Okay.
get to it. But I
Okay.
haven't used any of the fabrics just yet.
Okay.
But
Well, that's
I have
that's
some
good.
patterns that I'm looking at for using them.
Okay. I
Yeah,
love
but
that. I appreciate that. I got that fabric in New York. So, and
yes, I love that.
that cut that Miss Myra had up, I got that in California. So, y'all got some good choice. Y'all got good taste in fabric now, ladies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they are good quality fabrics, I can't say.
Well, thank
So
you.
I enjoy them.
Thank you, Miss Glenda. I appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. So she hit on something that I wanted to ask about. She said that the website was easy to maneuver, and that's always important, right? And so I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. So let's see. We are not far from being done here. So early access window. So what I'm going to do now is just try to give you a peek in case there's some people who I don't think there's very many people on this call, but the people who are here. And if you didn't get to make it to any of the other things that we did, I'm just going to show you this real quick. So there is a wool collection. I'm calling it Woolens that will be up Tuesday. right? So I'm just doing the finalization there. So I'm just going to give you a sneak peek of that. Let me see if I can do it. Hang on, y'all. Let me do that. And I'm going to share my screen. Let's see if this works. You all have to tell me in the chat if you can see this or not. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can y'all see that? Can you see my screen there? Okay. So for those of you who may not have seen, this is the website. This is what it looks like. And oh, this piece is gone. That piece sold. I'm gonna have to change that photo. You know what? Interestingly enough, this was a piece from my mom's stash. And it was when I let this piece go, it was when I shipped this piece off that I felt something, right? That was a little unexpected. I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is really happening. Like I'm sending this off here. Silky types. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but okay, so here's the Woolens. And this is a near and dear collection to me as well. A lot of these came from my mom's stash. So this isn't all of them. I have about um 3 more to add, I think. Let me see. I may have a message here. Oh, you can't see my screen. Okay. Um hmm. Oh, okay. Thanks, Cynthia. That's my moderator, y'all. She said y'all can't see my screen. Hold on. Let me go back here. Hold on a second. Vintage StreamYard. Okay. That's because, let's see. Let's try this again. Don't y'all love technology? Oh my goodness. Share screen. Share screen. Share. Okay. And then I think I have to. Can you see it now? Let's see here. It's all the way live. Got it. Okay. So y'all can see, you can see the screen. Okay. All right. So let me go back here. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. I'm getting the messages there for a second. Okay, now it's gone. Okay, wait. Okay, let me just stop. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. All right. Let's just try this again. Are there any questions while I'm trying to pull that up? Let's see. Okay, let's try this again. You can't give up, can you? Let's see. So share my screen. No way like learning right on the fly, is it? Okay. Ta-da! You gotta have faith. You just got to have faith. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Okay. Now you should be able to see my screen. I am sorry about that. Y'all my people. Like y'all like, come on, Terry. Like I appreciate that. Okay. So again, okay, thanks, Cynthia. So again, this piece of fabric is gone, right? It's sold. This was mom's, and it did something to me. I was unexpecting it, but it was good. It was in a good way. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was crying or anything, but I was like, whoa, like this is really happening. So here's the wool. So you see, these are coming soon. These are the woolens here. And a lot of these fabrics came from my mom's stash as well. Just some nice quality pieces that I love. And I do have a few more of those to add. And I was going to go and show you, I'm going to show you real quick. When you make a purchase, so this is a product page. let's go back. This is a product page. When you come to the product page, it's going to tell you everything that's here, describe the fabric in detail. Here, you're going to have some pictures of it, right? And if there's anything about the photography that I want you to know, I'll try to put it in the description. So you may see 3 pictures that they might be all different colors, like the color of the fabric might be all different colors, but I'll tell you, I showed you these 2 for texture, but this one is the real color, of the actual fabric. So I tried my best to do all that. So everything is right in there. Now this piece is 2 1/4 that's sold as a single yard. So I just wanted to show you this real quick. It'll tell you how much it is per yard. And when you add it to the cart, it'll just calculate the yardage for you. But here's the thing. It's going to only show as one item, right? Which happens on the packing slip also. So whenever you purchase a continuous yard of fabric as a single cut, it's only going to show one item on your packing slip. And that is something that I have to try to figure out. But until I do, what you can always do is, let's see if I go home. Let's go to all products. Okay. So let's pull up Miss Glenda's piece. Is her piece in here? I thought it was close by. Oh, let's pull up this one that Miss Myra purchased. Okay. So even though it's sold out, right, it's still there. Right. So for some reason, if you can't measure the fabric, or if you don't have it like readily accessible, that listing will still be up. Right. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can show on the packing slip that you actually, the yardage amount, but I haven't done that yet. Let me see if I can pull up a packing slip. Hang on a second. Let me take that out. Okay. Almost there, y'all. We are almost there. Let me see. Share the screen. It's an image file, I do believe. Let me type this in here. Hang on a second, y'all. Okay, how do we do? Yes. So here's a packing slip. This is actually a packing slip from a person's order. And so you can see 3 out of 4 of those items there has 1 of 1. So I can guarantee that it was a single cut of fabric, right? The one that says 4 of 4, the lemons poplin, which the item code is missing, right? That's the kind of things I have to check for before I send it all the way live, right? This was a VIP person, an early access shopper, so I'm like, okay. But these are the kinds of things that I have to check for before I really go live. But that's what I wanted to show you. Until I fix that, right? Until I get that to the place where you can really see the yardage on the packing slip, it won't show. It will not show. Let me see. Cynthia sent me a message here. Yeah, shipping is UPS. Thanks, Cynthia. See, shipping is United States Postal Service. It's USPS. Yes, it's Ground Advantage, I do believe. Let me take that out. Okay, and I think that's it, ladies. Oh, wait a minute. What's a party without a party favor, right? I have a party favor. It's going to be a downloadable. Tell me if you can download it or you can't. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can pull that up. It is a conversion chart that I put in one of my other videos, but I shushed it up a little bit. Let's see. That's going to be on. Okay. Can y'all see that? Just a little something for you to download, put it in your sewing space. You go from 1/8 of a yard to 0.125, to 4.5 inches. So that's my little gift to you. So I think that's it, ladies. That's all I had for today. I just want to let you know that Cynthia and I were having this conversation, before the live. And I was saying that I felt like this was the best day to, let me take that off. I felt like this was the best day to have the pre-launch. Initially I was going to have it yesterday, and then I was like, "Oh, I don't want to do it on Sunday." Well, it's on a Tuesday. December 16th is on Tuesday. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just have a little live thing on, Saturday night, and then we'll go from there. So once the website opens on Tuesday, that's it. Like, it's open from then on, right? Until everything sells out. So you'll never have to have another password, or anything like that. Not to say we won't get together sometime, because, whenever we get together, it's a good thing. I enjoy that. So if there aren't any questions, thank you, ladies. I appreciate your time. Let me see how many people I can bring to the stage. Hold on. Who's still here? Let me see. Oh, okay. So Miss Glenda's the only one that's still here, and Cynthia maybe, and some other people. But I wanted to wave bye, Miss Glenda. I wanted to say bye to you. So all right. So I will see y'all later. Until next time. Take care, everybody. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya.